Well, guys, in my opinion, all hell is fixing to break loose after November the 5th. After the presidential election, I think that Donald Trump is going to go back into office. He's going to be elected or selected, going to go into office as President of the United States once again for 4 more years. And I think this has all been planned, and they know that the left will go ballistic and it's going to cause a lot of civil unrest, and I think it's going to be on a much wider scale than what we saw before. We have witnessed Antifa, Black Lives Matter. We have saw these people, these groups, burn down police stations, burn police cars, do all kinds of things in the liberal cities, most in the liberal states. But it's going to be much worse this time around, in my opinion, because this time we've had 4 more years of all the propaganda talking about Trump being a dictator and things like that, and it's all by design. And I think Trump's going to go in by design because they want this to happen. That's why we're seeing right now, Joe Biden being thrown under the bus. The media has been protecting Joe Biden for the last 3.5 years or so, and now we see the mainstream media turning on Joe Biden. We see Obama turning on Joe Biden. We see Nancy Pelosi, Chucky Schumer, all these people that are high up in the Democratic Party and in the mainstream media, all turning against Joe Biden and pointing out his mental and inefficiencies. So it's all by design because they know violence is going to happen, civil unrest is going to happen, and that's part of the plan. That's why the movie came out, Civil War. That's why at the end of that movie they killed the president. It's all being planned out because they want this country to explode. And I don't think that just being out here in the rural areas is going to insulate us from all this violence because it's going to be widespread. Now, for certain, you'll be more likely to experience this if you are in a Democrat-controlled state, especially in a liberal city. But also, during the last Black Lives Matter and Antifa riots, we didn't have as many illegals here. They've been importing illegals by tens of millions over the last 3.5 years since Joe Biden took office. They've always been coming through, but when Joe Biden took office, they were saying, come on, come all. And the media is going to take their platforms and they're going to use that platform to anger, to get the illegals to express violence. Because they're going to tell these people that they're going to be deported, they're going to get everything, all their housing cut off, and according to what Trump has said, that's what he plans on doing if he goes in, is to cut the housing, cut the prepaid debit cards, the cell phones off, and when that happens, these people aren't going to be able to feed themselves. I want it to happen because they don't need to be getting anything from the United States taxpayer, and they all need to be deported, in my opinion. But they're here now. They're in groups now. We have gangs here from Venezuela. We have cartel. We have everything here. And the media and the politicians using the media can stir up a lot of violence among these people. Especially these people has had 2, 3, 4 years of free housing, free medical, free cell phone, free debit card. They've been living a life of luxury, and all of a sudden that is cut off. So we have 2 different factions here. We have 20 to 40 million illegals here in the country that can easily be stirred up into mass violence. We have the far left liberal lunatics, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, all these people can be easily stirred up to cause a lot of violence. And like I said, I think this is all by design. It's all been planned. They're going to put Trump in office because they want this all to happen. That's why the movie Civil War, that's why they keep saying all these things. Now, if you also notice, there's something else going to come up that's going to push the violence even more. They're saying that Donald Trump is going to steal the election. Donald Trump, with the help of Putin, is going to steal the election. And they will repeat this in the mainstream media, so all these other people, all these lunatics out here on the left, these illegal immigrants, they're going to push this narrative out to these people that Trump isn't the legitimate president. He stole the election. More violence. I mean, they're easy. We already see how easy they are and how prone they are to violence because they want to kill people. They're not like people on the right. The people on the far left are definitely prone to violence. They will talk about assassinations. They will talk about all kinds of things, executions and things right out in the open because they know that the courts are on their side. We have George Soros appointed, attorneys and things and lawyers and everything put in key positions in the United States justice system, so they can control that pretty much. They control the media still yet, and if Donald Trump is elected or selected, he might not even know he's going to be selected. He may be, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he's going to go back in office. He may know this is all part of the plan, or he may not. I don't really think that he does, but in my opinion, they're going to put him in office. They're going to let him get the presidency again, and it's all part of the plan to have this country explode on the inside. That's why we've had 20 to 40 million illegals come over here. That's why the media constantly has been talking about Trump going to be a dictator, and that's why now they're talking about that Trump is going to steal the election because they know what's going to happen. It's all planned, and they want that movie Civil War to be a reality. We have also, the economy with the massive debt. We have everything going on with Russia and China and Taiwan and North Korea and South Korea, and everything right now is a powder keg just ready to explode at any moment. But 100%, in my opinion, I could be totally wrong, but I don't think so. Everything points to the fact that Donald Trump will be back in office again. And when that happens, you're going to have the left. It's going to go completely ballistic. And you're going to have all these illegals, or at least a large portion of these illegals, are going to join in. And it's going to be chaos, civil unrest. And you may even have Donald Trump declare martial law to control what's going on. And the people on the right will cheer, because they want, safety, and they think that Donald Trump is on their side. I'm not saying he isn't, but that's what the right thinks. Donald Trump has been looked at for a long time by a lot of people on the right as the savior. And no matter what he does, it's good. He's always playing 5D chess, according to, certain people. And he was good for the economy. He was better for the border. He's better for the country. He's definitely not perfect. I pointed that out on this channel quite a bit. I wrote an article, about would real Donald Trump please stand up. It's a lot of inconsistencies. So who knows? Who knows at this point what he might do? But he could definitely declare martial law when this happens. So the country will be under martial law conditions. It's something to think about. A lot of people won't like me saying that, but if you think about it, it's logical. If you have all these left lunatics, you have all these illegals over here burning the cities down, killing police, killing people, burning police stations, hospitals, doing attacks on critical infrastructure, the power grid. It's easy to take down in the country. You know what you're doing. We have terrorist cells already here. This could go ballistic really, really quickly, and I think it's going to after the election when Donald Trump gets re-elected or selected, depending on who you talk to and whose side that these people are on, if they're on the left or the right. There's so much division in this country. You can have one thing happen, and you'll have the right look at it one way and the left look at it a different way. And one thing's for certain, the left wants to kill the right, and the right might defend themselves. Sometimes I'm beginning to wonder, because we see pretty much it's laying down. If you look at the Republican Party, no fight whatsoever. They just roll over and lay down, and have for a long time. One thing about the left, they have a lot of fight. They have a lot of hate, and they're definitely prone to violence. And we're going to see that violence of the left and of all these illegals after November the 5th in 2025. Get ready. If you look at it, think about it logically, and look at what's happening, it's easy to see what the plan is. They're going to put Donald Trump back in office. They're going to use that as a springboard for mass violence, probably civil war in this country. And if you have the critical infrastructure taken down, power grid, water treatment facilities, shipping and things like that, they can cause the country to completely collapse from the inside out. Lots of violence that these people are capable of. So you need to be getting prepared if you haven't already. All the food storage you can, all the ammunition that you can. If you can afford it, get body armor, gas mask, and things like that, because you're going to need it. Or you definitely could need it, in my opinion. So you want to just get prepared, get prepped, get ready, because after November the 5th, all hell is going to break loose, in my opinion. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up, and if you don't agree, give the video a thumbs up. Let me know why you don't agree in the comments section below. Thanks for watching. I'm the Creekmore Matter, and I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully.